Okay, in this next video, we are working with different single replacement reactions. So in this first reaction, we have copper reacting with aluminum bromide. And the way how we're going to approach this reaction is we're going to compare the activity of copper and aluminum. And if you look at the metal activity series, it ends up that aluminum is more active than copper. Since aluminum is more active, copper can't displace the aluminum in the aluminum bromide, so this would be no reaction. In the next equation, we have silver reacting with hydrochloric acid. And if you look at your metal activity series, silver does not react with acids. Since silver does not react with acids, this would also be no reaction. In the next chemical reaction, we have nickel reacting with aluminum chloride. So again, we have two metal activities that we need to compare, nickel and aluminum. And aluminum is more active than nickel. Hence, this would be no reaction. In equation number 7, we have chlorine reacting with potassium iodide. So now we're comparing two nonmetals. So we're going to be comparing chlorine and iodine using the activity series for halogens. And remember, it increases bottom up on the periodic table, so chlorine is more active. Since chlorine is more active, it will displace the iodine to form potassium chloride, and iodine will be left on its own. And the state of matter of iodine is solid. And we need to make sure that this balances by putting a 2 in front of potassium chloride and a 2 in front of potassium iodide. In equation number 8, we have potassium reacting with water. According to our metal activity series, potassium does react with water. And when you have a metal that reacts with water, you're going to form a base and hydrogen gas. So your base is potassium hydroxide, and it's going to liberate hydrogen gas. And so the product, we need to make sure this is balanced by putting a 2 in front of potassium hydroxide, a 2 in front of water, and a 2 in front of potassium. And in our last chemical equation on this page, we have iron reacting with copper 2 sulfate. So we're going to compare iron and copper. And we can see that on the metal activity series, iron is more active. So it's going to displace the copper to form iron 2 sulfate, which we know is soluble in water, and copper will be left by itself. And this is already balanced.